All right, so next thing that we need to figure out is what is the product's gross profit? Gross profit is defined as how much money is kept after fulfilling a product or a service. And the calculation for that is we're going to take the revenue for that product and service. We're going to subtract the variable costs or the cost of goods sold. So let's take the same assumption that we took for cost of goods sold. And we know from there that the cost of goods is $1,230 to fulfill, and the product sells for $12,000. So in order to figure out what the gross profit is, we're going to take $12,000 minus $1,230, and that will equal $10,770. So meaning when we sell a product for $12,000, we are spending the difference between $10,770 to make that product, fulfill the product, and that's what we get to keep on as far as gross profit. Now there are other expenses that we have, but that's how much we keep regardless of how many we make or don't make. Everything else is fixed. We'll talk about that later. First, let's talk about gross profit margin. What is a gross profit margin? It's defined as what percentage of the revenue collected is kept. The difference is a ratio of how much it costs to make and deliver the product. Kind of a confusing definition. So in my own words, it is what is the percentage of, like, if we sell a product, what is the percentage that we get to keep of that product? And so I think really an example will help. So the calculation for that is we're going to take the gross profit, we're going to divide it by the revenue, and we're going to multiply that by 100 in order to get into percentage format. So let's take the same assumption, same example. Product selling for $12,000, and it has a gross profit of $10,770. So we're going to take the gross profit, which is $10,770. We're going to divide it by the revenue, $12,000, multiply it by 100. It's going to give us a percentage of 89.75%. This means that of all of the revenue that we collect from a customer, we're going to keep 89.75% of that. And the difference, 10.25%, is going to be spent making and fulfilling and shipping and delivering that product to that customer. Typically, 89.75% is a really, really good gross profit margin. It just depends what the fixed expenses are, which we'll talk about later, because really it's the bottom line that we're going to be looking at later on.